The second step to walking worthy of our calling is to walk with all long-suffering, bearing with one another in love.
咁行事為人同蒙召相稱，第二步就係應該要帶着忍耐，用愛心互相寬容。
So today in our lives we all walk at different speeds.
咁我哋今日行走都有唔同嘅速度。
And we all walk with different people.
同其他唔同嘅人行走。
And so let's say we are shopping with our families.
或者我哋去同我哋嘅家人去行街。
And so some they themselves may walk ahead by themselves.
咁有啲人可能會行先。
They might be walking very fast.
或者行得好快。
Whilst the rest of the family are struggling holding the groceries.
咁喺後面其他嘅家人就可能喺後面揸住佢哋嘅所買嘅嘢。
However, there are others who walk differently.
亦都有其他人行走得唔同嘅。
When they are walking with their families.
當佢哋同家人行走。
They all share the load.
佢哋都會分擔唔同嘅重擔。
They are all walking at the same pace.
同樣嘅速度。
And they walk together, even though it is slow.
雖然係慢，但係亦都一齊行走。
So in a similar way.
同樣嘅。
We are all walking on this heavenly path together.
我哋一齊喺天國嘅路上行走。
We are all part of this one big family.
我哋亦都係屬於一個主裏面嘅家。
On this spiritual journey.
喺屬靈嘅路程上。
So on this journey, how do we walk with one another?
咁喺呢個路程上，我哋點樣去一齊互相行走呢？
Are we like those who strive forward and leave others behind?
我哋係咪會竭力咁行走，然後撇下後面嘅人呢？
These brethren, they are a bit slow.
呢啲同齡佢哋比較慢嘅。
They are in difficulties.
佢哋遇到困難。
But I need to walk ahead by myself.
但係我要行先。
But what about those? But what about those who actually need our help?
咁對嗰啲需要我哋幫忙嘅呢？
Are we actually those who stop and to look after them?
我哋會唔會去停低去看顧佢哋呢？
Are we willing to bear their burdens to help them on this journey?
我哋會唔會好願意咁樣分擔佢哋嘅重擔？
So let's turn to a passage in Mark.
我哋打開馬可福音。
Mark chapter 2.
馬可福音第2章。
Verse 1 to 5.
第1至5節。
Mark chapter 2, verse 1 to 5.
馬可福音2章1至5節。
So this passage records the story of the paralytic and his 4 friends.
咁呢度就係記載癱子同佢4個朋友嘅故事。
And so we know that the paralytic wanted to see Jesus.
我哋知道呢一位癱子好想看見耶穌。
To hear his teachings and to hopefully receive forgiveness or healing.
去聽佢嘅教訓，希望得到醫治。
So not only did he have this kind of faith to seek after Jesus.
佢唔單止有呢一顆想見到耶穌嘅信心。
But his 4 friends also shared the same faith and hope.
但係佢4位朋友亦都有同樣嘅信心同埋盼望。
We find that others had also heard that Jesus would be coming.
我哋知道其他人亦都有聽到耶穌會嚟啦。
And all these people had already started on their journey to meet Jesus.
佢哋亦都起行去見耶穌啦。
Even though there were many people.
雖然有好多人。
Did not change their resolve. They were still determined to go there.
亦都冇改變佢哋嘅決心，佢哋亦都去起行去起程。
And so we can imagine 4 people carrying a paralytic.
如果我哋想像一下4個人去帶呢個癱子。
It must not have been easy.
一定會好困難㗎。
And they must have been full of difficulties or obstacles.
亦都會遇見好多嘅障礙。
But we find that even though the paralytic and his 4 friends arrived late.
咁雖然呢一位癱子同埋呢4位朋友嚟遲咗。
And there was no more room for them to enter into the house.
亦都冇空間俾佢哋去進入呢一間屋。
We find that they were not discouraged.
但係我哋知道佢哋冇灰心。
But they remain united.
佢哋繼續咁樣有合一嘅心。
And they continue to support one another.
佢哋繼續咁樣去互相支持。
And even though it was difficult.
雖然係好困難。
They lowered their paralytic friend down through the roof to see Jesus.
佢哋將呢位癱子從呢個屋頂裏面垂落嚟。
So what was the conclusion of the story?
咁呢個故事嘅總結係啲咩呢？
Let's read verse 5.
我哋讀第5節。
Mark chapter 2, verse 5.
馬可福音第2章第5節。
When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralytic, Son, your sins are forgiven you.
第5節，耶穌見他們的信心，就對癱子說：小子，你的罪赦了。
We find that these five friends continued on this journey together.
咁我哋發現呢5位朋友，佢哋一齊咁樣去行走呢個路程。
They bore with one another and they supported one another.
佢哋互相支持。
And so even though the journey was difficult,
咁雖然呢段路程係好困難。
in the end, their paralytic friend received forgiveness and received healing.
咁最後呢位癱子嘅朋友，佢得到赦免同埋醫治。
And so, brothers and sisters,
所以弟兄姊妹，
today we are all walking on this spiritual journey.
今日我哋大家都行走呢個屬靈嘅路程上。
We are all heading towards the same destination.
我哋亦都係向住同樣嘅目的地進發。
To see Jesus once again.
佢再次看見耶穌。
But we know that some of our brethren are in spiritual difficulties.
但係我哋知道有啲同靈係遇到屬靈嘅困難。
We know that they are facing tribulations in their lives.
喺佢哋嘅生活上面對苦難。
And even some are lost in sin.
或者喺罪惡裏面迷失。
These brethren are finding it very difficult to move forward in their faith.
咁呢啲同靈就覺得喺信仰裏面好困難去再踏進一步。
If we are still able to walk forward,
如果我哋仲有能力咁樣去向前，
what will we do when we see these brethren?
當我哋見到呢啲同靈嘅時候，我哋會點做呢？
If we are in a position to help them,
如果我哋係喺幫助佢哋嘅位置，
but we choose not to help them,
但係選擇唔幫佢哋，
then we are not walking worthy of our calling.
咁我哋行事為人就唔配得蒙召相稱啦。
Let's turn to Romans chapter 15.
我哋打開羅馬書第15章。
Romans chapter 15.
羅馬書第15章。
Let's read verse 1 to 2.
我哋讀1至2節。
Romans chapter 15, verse 1 to 2.
羅馬書15章1至2節。
We then who are strong ought to bear with the scruples of the weak, and not to please ourselves. Let each of us please his neighbor for his good, leading to edification.
第1節，我們堅固的人應該擔待不堅固人的軟弱，不求自己的喜悅。第2節，我們各人務要叫鄰舍喜悅，是他們益處，建立得很。
So we have been encouraged to walk with patience and to bear with one another in love.
咁我哋就被鼓勵，我哋行事為人係應